Use code AFTV25 for 25% off your order with Faraway Pizza. Click the link below or visit faraway.co.uk now.
AFTV Kwame. It feels like a loss, doesn't it?
It does. I think all round everyone's a bit dejected, but I mean, we've got to kind of take the positives. Not that there is many. I mean, we left Anfield with a point. We should have come away with 3 points. Ramsdale's obviously going to be one of the main talking points in terms of his saves. They were crucial. And sometimes those are the things that might even keep us in the league in terms of winning the league. But I think today we was tested mentally. And before the game, I was reading a few people were talking about Liverpool. They like chaos. And for us, Arsenal, we like control. And it was about us controlling the chaos, and we didn't do it, unfortunately. After the incident that happened with Xhaka, I know it was kind of split down the middle, where some fans were saying, oh, no, it's not to do with that incident. But I go back to the moment when Mikel Arteta went toe-to-toe with Klopp on the sidelines. That changed the whole dimension of the game. Same thing happened again today. So I'm a bit disappointed that the guys, they didn't learn from their mistakes. Xhaka being an experienced player, he should have known better. It's about game management. As much as you want to be a man and you don't want to get pushed around, for me personally, it's about controlling that chaos. Because as soon as you give them an excuse to rally up these fans, they're going to take it and run with it. And that's exactly what happened. So it's disappointing because I really thought, going into the game, I thought, you know what? We've got something special. You know, the first 40 minutes of the game, we bossed it. We controlled it. Zinchenko, everyone was playing very well. But, you know, if you just take your foot off the pedal, that is what a good team can do to you. Even when they're not playing well and they haven't had good form, Trent had one of his worst games, again, in the first half. And then the second half, he walked off being one of the top players. And it was all, for me personally, it was all because of that moment. But it's one of those things where Arteta has to get the boys back in, regroup them. Psychologically, you could see, you know, Zinchenko on the sidelines, his head was in his hands. The boys seemed tired. I was listening to some of the guys there, they were saying like, they looked tired. And for me as a manager, I really would have expected him to make a few more changes a bit earlier, because I think from that 60th minute, you could see it was going to be a long game.
I think an argument could be made we deserved the 3 points. An argument could be made that draw was a fair result. And an argument could be made that Liverpool deserved the 3 points. It was that kind of a game.
Yeah.
We walk out with a point.
Yeah.
Was that a fair result, or do you think we've got away with one?
Got away. I mean, if the game ended in the first half, you know, it would have been a well-deserved win for us. If it ended in the second half, it would have said Liverpool deserved, and we got away with it. But I think you're never going to control a game throughout it. However, you should be able to kill a game off. And they were there for the taking. It was a great game of football, don't get me wrong, in terms of the pressing, in terms of the hunger, the passion, the desire. But I just think that we wasn't up to it in the second half, and that you could see that Liverpool had a bit more legs. You know, we was talking about Curtis Jones, he's just going to run around. But he done a few things in the game. They all did. Henderson was quite pivotal. I think that moment was obviously the Zinchenko moment where Trent put it through his legs. And then you got Bobby Firmino, who always loves to score against us. So, like I said, it's one of those things where we're very lucky to come away with 3 points. Very grateful to come away with a point, but I know the majority of the Arsenal fans will be very disappointed in that performance. But we've got to move on. We've got games coming up thick and fast. We've got West Ham away. That's another test. Because as much as West Ham are down in the dumps, they got their 3 points yesterday, that's not going to be an easy game. Southampton, you know, so we've got to just make sure we get back on track, get our 3 points, and stop watching and worrying about what Man City do until we face them on the day.
And you have been quite confident and very positive about the running. Has this knocked that a little, or is it head down, focus, move forward?
For me, if you look at the whole season, you can see every team has had their ups and downs. No team has just been consistent. So as much as, we've dropped the points in this advantage City, I do believe City will drop some points along the way. And as much as everyone will say, oh yeah, they've got an easier run, today is proven to everyone again that the Premier League, it doesn't matter who you are, don't matter what form, on the day, if you put in the best performance, you will win. So I think once people get over that, and especially how the season's been going, man, it's been so up and down. So the only two consistent teams are the ones at the top, which is us and City. But I'm not going to say that this determines us to lose the title. I'm not saying this is going to help us win it, but it would have been a lot more if we left Anfield with nothing. I think that would have probably blown it for us psychologically. But yeah, like I said, I think we can still do it. It's just the bounce back against West Ham has to be very, very good. Very, very good.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.